Welcome. Today is Saturday. It is January 28th, and we are here for our Saturday morning yoga. So I hope you have a nice quiet space, you have a comfy mat. We'll spend the next hour together just letting go of stress, working on connecting movement to breath, and helping us set the tone for the day. So let's go ahead and start with some relaxation. We'll go down onto our backs. Let our arms be restful at our sides. Opening palms to the sky. Let's close our eyes and start to breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. Exhaling out through the nose, you want to feel that same area of our bodies contract and empty. While we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, let's bring awareness to our face, relaxing our eyes, relaxing our jaw, breathing away any tightness that we're holding in our neck. Let's bring our breath into our arms and breathe from the top of your shoulders out through your fingertips. Let's breathe across the chest. Breathe into the upper back. And then let's breathe into our hips. Let our breath travel all the way down to the tips of our toes. Next, let's guide our breath into our spine, and I want you to start at the top of your head. Feel your breath traveling down the neck and between each and every segment of your spine. And then we'll inhale both arms towards the sky. Let's exhale behind us, reach out through fingers, push out through your heels, make your body as long and straight as you can. Stretch a little bit farther with that left arm, left leg. And a little bit farther with right arm, right leg. And then we'll let the whole body go soft. And let's inhale, arms back up. Exhale, return them to your sides. Once there, let's go ahead and pull the left knee in as close as we can to the body. And we'll flex and point that foot. And then let's roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest where it is. Now let's circle the knee around. And then do a few going the other way. And then just keep the knee tucked in nice and close. I want you to tighten your belly, press through the back of the ribs, round up to your nose, meet your knee. And then rest the head, neck, shoulders back down. Let's pull the right knee in, stretch the left leg out onto the mat. Point and flex our foot. Roll the ankle around slowly. And then reverse. And then we'll just rest our foot where it is. And then we'll circle the knee around. And then let's do a few going the other way. And then we'll keep that knee tucked in, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Let's try bringing that nose up close to our knee. Rest the head back down and then bring both knees in at the same time. Once there, let's gently rock from side to side. Feel a massage on either side of your spine. And then come back to neutral and let's circle our knees around and around. And then we'll reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in super close. Now let's rest our feet back down on the mat. And let the knees fall open so the soles of our feet press together. Use your hands to gently press on the inner thighs. Breathing into the inner thighs and the outer hips a bit. And then we'll bring the knees back together and let's space our feet apart about hips distance. Toes in, heels out slightly. Keep enough space between your heels and your buttocks that when we start to peel off the mat, lifting into a shoulder bridge. We're feeling this in hamstrings and buttocks, not in knees or quads. And then slowly melt back down one segment at a time. Once we're down, we're going to lift again. So feel your spine leave the mat one vertebra at a time, folding up. And then again, slowly pressing back down. And again, tightening the belly, slowly peeling up. Pressing and holding there. And then slowly melting back down. Once we've made it all the way back down, let's tuck knees in close to the body. Give ourselves a nice tight hug once again. And then I want you to spread your toes out really wide. Scrunch them super tight. Spread them wide. Scrunch tight. Spread wide. Scrunch tight. And then just let your feet relax. Tightening the belly. On the next exhale, we're going to roll up. And then once you've made it up, let's come into our easy cross-leg position. So we let our palms open face to the sky. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. And then drop your chin to your chest and just let the weight of your head bring that chin down and breathe into the back of your neck. As we inhale, we'll lift the head tip back to open our throat. Try again, exhale, drawing that chin to chest. Inhale, lift tip back, open your throat. Again, exhale, chin drops to your chest. Now roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Bring the chin down and roll right. Dropping the chin, let's roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. And then let the chin rest on your chest. From there, let's press palms together at heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, back down. Inhale to the sky. And exhale down. Inhale, touch the sky. And exhale, back down. Now let's inhale, open the arms and the heart. Exhale, round the spine, backs of the hands close. Inhale, wide. Exhale, together. Inhale, wide. Exhale, together. Once more, inhale, wide. Exhale, together. And then start to slowly come back to neutral spine. Palms once again open to the sky. Actively drawing the shoulders away from our ears. Breathe. Let's take one more inhale. As we exhale, we'll go soft and then make our way onto hands and knees. So whatever way works for you to get to hands and knees, that's what we do. Once there, we've got shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Spread out your fingers super wide and press down through second, third, and fourth knuckles, keeping those hands turned in slightly. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Now return yourself to that neutral place. And let's stretch the right leg behind us, pushing out through the heel. Next, add the left arm forward, reaching that palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower back down and switch. Extend through the left leg. Add the right arm forward, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, we'll switch again. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch once more. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower back to all fours. Big toes touch, knees apart. Let's push the tailbone back. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Breathe all the way out through those fingertips, palms opening to the sky. Flip the palms back over, foundational hands. Let's tuck our toes and build downward facing dog. Allow your head to dangle freely through your arms. Feel your ribs pulling closer to your thighs and the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards the gluteals. Walking our dog, we lift and lower each heel individually. And then keep one heel raised, one heel pressed. And then switch that out. Let's switch again. And once more switch. And then from there, both heels press back down. Inhale yourself into a nice strong plank. And exhale back up into down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale down dog. Once again, we inhale to plank. From there, let's modify by lowering to the knees and the tops of the feet. And then as the elbows are opening, we bring the chest down, then the hips, tuck elbows in. Press through tops of feet, hip bones, lengthen the spine. Rise into your cobra. Exhale, let's come back down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And again, exhale, back down. And then inhale, rise for cobra. From there, we're going to push all the way back into extended child's pose. Once again, open the palms to the skies and feel that stretch going down the side of your body. Return to foundational hands, tuck the toes, and we're back up into downward facing dog. Let's nod the head yes, shake the head no, and then just let it hang out. From there, let's inhale ourselves into plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, so we're back up into down dog. Again, inhale, coming into plank. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From there, let's return to all fours. Sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then make your way back to neutral. Re-extend through that right leg, pressing out through the heel. And then let's step the right foot forward. We'll place it between the hands. We want to position our right knee over our right ankle. And then when we feel ready, let's lift upper body, reaching to the sky for crescent moon. Exhale, let's fold forward, hands to our mat. Let's tuck our left toes under. Lift the left knee, bringing us into runner's lunge. So think about really lengthening from the heel of your left foot out through the top of your head. We'll take a step back with the right foot returning us to plank. Pressing back up into downward facing dog. And then returning to all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. And exhale again, round up for cat. Let's return to neutral. Extend through the heel of your left foot this time. And then we'll step our left foot forward, placing it between our hands. Once there, pushing through the top of the right foot, let's lift to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale as we fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, brings us into runner's lunge. Now let's take a step forward with our right foot. Bring our toes close together, keep our heels apart, and then slowly roll the body up, reaching to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale to the sky, and exhale to our heart. Inhale, extend. Now exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthening, rising for cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, we're back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again into plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touching the sky. Exhale to heart. Inhale to the sky, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, go deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale, fold in half. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink deeper. Now just rest your ribs on your thighs. Cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands and let your head dangle within that frame. Exhale, release fingers to the mat. And then let's step back with that left foot. Right foot bringing us into runner's lunge. From there, push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Let's lift upper body. Position your hips so they're facing forward. Square the shoulders over your hips. Send the arms to the sky, but keep that neck relaxed. Breathing into warrior one. Now let's open the arms wide. Lift to the ball of your right foot, and that just brings us into our lunge. And then from there, let's hinge forward into airplane lunge. Let's release our hands to the mat. Step back with our left foot into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again into plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale as we roll up, reaching to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sinking deeper, ribs to thighs, cradle the elbows. Once again, framing the head. Breathe. Exhale, fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our left foot, bringing us into lunge, pushing our left heel down, turning left toes out. Align the right heel with the left heel as we lift up our body. We've got those hips forward, shoulders square, arms overhead. Warrior one. From there, let's open the arms wide. Lift onto the ball of our left foot, bringing us into lunge. And then see about hinging forward into airplane lunge. Exhale, return your hands to the mat. Stepping back with that right foot, we've got our plank. Exhale as we're lowering. Inhale, we lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, the toes tuck, and we're back up into downward facing dog. Inhale returns us to plank. And again, exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And then exhale into the heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now let's extend through the heel of that right leg, bringing the leg hip level, positioning our hands so they form that tripod with our left foot, and we're balancing in tripod balance. Or we could align our left thumb with our left pinky toe, start to roll the right hip open, heading right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Let's all step back with the right foot, bringing us into runner's lunge. And then we'll keep the right hand pressing down, but inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist, and that becomes twisting lunge. From there, let's exhale the left hand down inside the left foot, and then begin to walk ourselves around so we end up in a wide straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. We've got shoulders over hands, toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly. Inhaling to look out with a flat back. Exhale, I want you to let go completely. So your upper body becomes limp like a rag doll, bending your knees as much as you need to. And breathe. And then from there, let's bend the knees like we're trying to pull our tailbone towards the mat. And then from there, start pushing the legs straighter. Press down into your palms so the arms push straighter. And then let's inhale, look out with flat back. Exhale, open the arms for airplane straddle. And then slowly rise to standing. Once we're upright, we adjust our feet so they're a little wider than hips, toes, and heels out. Arms outstretched, palms to the sky. 5-pointed star. From there, let's rotate palms to face forward, and we'll start bringing the arms closer together. Let's pass the left wrist under the right wrist. And then to get a little farther by placing that right elbow in the crease of your left elbow, bend your elbow so we can get the back of our hands or our palms to meet together. And breathe across the upper back and the back of our shoulders. And then we can untwist and let the palms, the elbows, and the forearms meet. And let's inhale, extend to the sky. From there, let's lower the left arm all the way down alongside the left thigh. Start inching that left hand down farther and farther on the left leg, but let's keep that right arm reaching directly to the sky, and we look up towards that right hand. From there, let's move ourselves back into 5-pointed star. And then we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat, align our left heel with our right arch, and then go ahead, bend the left knee. Find that warrior two, where your body weight is centered equally into both feet, keeping the torso upright. And then we'll pull that left leg straight, and then let's rebend. Try again, we'll pull it straight, and once more, rebend. Now let's extend the left arm a little bit further, lift the left as you lower your right, turning left palm to the sky, brings us into reverse warrior. And then from there, let's pull the left leg straighter and straighter. Keep extending out through that left hand for reverse triangle. And then let's bring our arms back to shoulder level. There's our start position. Now we're ready to begin pulling the right hip to the right, extending that left arm far, far out in front of us. Once we can't go any further in either direction, let's lower the left and lift the right. And that becomes triangle pose. So we want to imagine that we're doing this pose against the wall, feeling the back of our shoulder and our spine, making contact with the wall, breathing into all that space without tensing through the neck or the shoulders. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's start to bend the left knee. You can either reach your left hand to the mat or rest your forearm on your thigh. That's extended angle pose. As we exhale, let's bring the right hand down. Return to the ball of your right foot for lunge, and then we'll send left foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again into our plank. If you can stay there if you'd like, or insert a push-up. Now let's extend that right leg behind us, lifting the foot, and then push back into three-legged dog. I'm going to send the right foot through the hands, bringing us back into lunge. Once we've made it into lunge, let's step the left foot forward. Keep the toes close and the heels apart, and then just bend your knees like you're going to sit in a tiny chair. And while you're bending your knees, let's pull them closer together. Lift your ribs from your thighs. Place your hands together at your heart. And then from there, extend the arms alongside the ears. And let's inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now let's take the left leg extended behind us, hip level. Place your hands so they form a tripod with your right foot. There's our tripod balance. Remaining like that, or aligning right thumb with right pinky toe, rolling left hip open, adding left arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale the left hand down if it is lifted. Let's take a giant step back with our left foot as we bend that right knee, brings us back into our lunge. Keep the left hand pressing down. Let's inhale, right arm to the side. And then exhale, revolve at our waist for twisting lunge. Exhale, bring the right hand down inside the right foot, allowing us to walk ourselves around into wide straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly, hands directly under the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen to look out, and then exhale, let the elbows bend and the forearms drop, and let your head just dangle freely. From there, let's push down into the palms, pressing the arms straight. And we're simply raising our heels as high as we can. And then we're going to press our heels all the way down, and we're going to raise up our toes, try spreading them out really wide. Push them all back down, and again, let's raise those heels. Pushing them down, lifting the toes, spreading them as wide as we can. And then pressing the feet flat into the mat. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms go wide, bringing us into our airplane. And then as we inhale, slowly rise to standing. Once we've made it upright, toes are in, heels are out, feet a little wider than hips, arms outstretched, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Let the palms rotate to face forward. And start to bring the arms closer together. We're going to pass the right wrist under the left wrist. And then move that left elbow so it's over the crease of the right elbow. Let's bend the elbow so back of hands or palms meet together. I'm going to breathe across upper back and back of shoulders. And then from there we can untwist. We'll let the elbows, the forearms, and the palms meet together. And then let's inhale, extend to the sky. Let's lower the right arm so it's alongside our thigh. Start to inch the right hand farther and farther down that right leg, but keep the left hand reaching. Gazing up at that left hand. And then we'll bring ourselves back into our 5-pointed star. Next, it's our right toes that we turn to the front edge of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. When ready, bending the knee, finding that warrior two. And then pulling the legs straight. Again, let's rebend. And pull straight. And again, rebend. Really centering the body weight, feeling the power of warrior two. Reach a little farther with the right hand, and then we're going to lift the right, lower the left. Turning right palm to the sky, reverse warrior. And then from there, pulling that right leg straighter and straighter for reverse triangle. And then we'll bring our arms back to shoulder level, returning to that start position. Start to pull the left hip left as you stretch that right arm farther and farther away from the left hip. Once we can't go any farther, lower the right, lift the left. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Feel your body pressing up against the invisible wall behind you. Breathing into all that open space. We'll take one more inhale in our triangle. On the exhale, start to bend the right knee. And you can either rest your right forearm on your right thigh or reach that right hand all the way to the mat. Extended angle pose. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's begin to revolve upper body. Hands return to the mat. We lift to the ball of our left foot. We're back in lunge. Sending the right foot back. We've got our powerful plank. Exhale, we're lowering down. Inhale, we lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. We're back up into down dog. Inhale returns us to plank. We can hang out there or insert your push-up. And then lift the left foot, but not too high. And we're going to press back into three-legged dog. And then step the left foot forward between the hands. Bringing us back into our lunge. And then let's step the right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Start to bend your knees, and as you're doing that, like you're sitting down in a tiny chair, pull those knees closer and closer together. Hands together at the heart. And then extending the arms alongside our ears. Let's inhale, rise from our chair. Exhale, hands together at the heart. And then make your way into standing mountain pose. So from our standing mountain pose, let's go into a standing balance. We're going to find a focal point for our eyes. Fixate on that spot. Feel your belly button pulling in tighter and tighter. And then begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Now let's try bending the left knee and bringing the heel up behind us. Placing the inside of our left foot in the palm of our hand and letting the right arm come forward. If you want to expand your dancer pose, you can lift the arm higher. And then as we exhale, let's lower the arm. Let the foot come back down. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms so they come together behind our back. Pulling down as we open the heart, open the throat. Inhale, neutral spine. And then exhale, let's hinge forward. Pull your ribs close to your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to, then drop your head and let your arms lift higher. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Step back with your right foot into your lunge. Once there, I want you to push the right heel down and start to straighten your left leg. So we've got our left heel aligned with our right heel. We've got our legs as straight as we can make them. We're going to inhale, lengthen, look out. And then as we exhale, let your upper body melt into that front thigh. And focus your breath on those hamstrings. One more inhale. On the exhale, start to rebend the left knee, returning to the ball of our right foot. Step the left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, remaining in plank or inserting that push-up. Exhaling back up into downward facing dog. Extend through the heel of your right foot, reaching to the sky. We're back in three-legged dog. And then we'll send the right foot through the hands. Left foot forward as well. Toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. And return to standing mountain pose. So now we're ready to try our standing balance on the other side. We're going to shift our weight into that left foot. Feel that belly button tighten. Focal point for your eyes. Bend the right knee, bringing your heel towards your bottom. And see if you can place the inside of your right foot in the palm of your hand. Left arm's out in front. And then raise your hand if you'd like. As we exhale, let the arm come down. Return the foot to the mat. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, let the arms open. Hook your hands together behind you. Roll the shoulder blades together. Tip the head back. Open the throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinging forward. Lead with your ribs. Feel them press against your thighs as you drop your head. Lifting those arms a little higher. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot into your lunge. Push the left heel down, turn those toes out, align your heels, Now start to pull the right leg straighter and straighter without locking. Once there, inhale, look out. And then exhale, try to sink deeper down into that thigh. Breathing into those hamstrings. Got one more inhale as we are. On the exhale, start lifting onto the ball of your left foot. Rebend the right knee into your lunge. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Keeping it there, we're inserting your push-up. And then pressing back up into down dog. Extend to the heel of your left foot, this time reaching higher and higher to the sky for three-legged dog. And then we'll step the left foot through the hands. Right foot forward as well. Toes close, heels apart. Let's inhale and roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale into our heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back. Returns us to plank. Now let's keep right shoulder over right wrist so we can turn into side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Come back around into full plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. And return to full plank. This time left shoulder over left wrist. Opening for side plank, modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into our full plank. And then return to downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. Press both heels down, down, down. And then raise both heels nice and high. Pressing them back down. And then inhale ourselves into our plank. Once we've made it back into plank, let's lower the left knee to the mat. Extend the right leg behind us, hip level, and then add that left arm forward for spinal balance. Try lifting your left foot so it's not helping you balance. And then we'll bring the left foot, left hand back down. And let's step the right foot forward. We're going to keep both hands to the inside of the right foot this time. And I want you to start to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat, easing yourself down onto your forearms. And breathe into the front of your left thigh and the back of your right thigh. So I'm going to give you the option of to stay where you are, or if you want to move into pigeon pose, we can lift ourselves up. We can take that right heel, aim it at our left hip bone, slide the left leg a little farther back. Think about pointing your right knee to the outer edge of your mat. And then as you lower down, we want to keep our weight centered over our left hip so we're not feeling discomfort in that right knee. From there, let's inhale, begin to rise up. And we're all going to come around, just sit onto our right hip. Once we're on our right hip, let's bring the left foot forward and just place the heel of your left foot so it's right in front of your right ankle. And then move your right hand farther back so it's close to your tailbone. Let's bring that left upper arm and just press it against the left inner thigh. Inhale, taller and straighter, and then exhale. See about rotating a little bit farther so you can actually look over your right shoulder. And then from there, let's inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, let's bring that hand down, and then we're going to stretch out both legs in front. Position your hands so your fingers are pointed right at your buttocks. And I want you to press down to the bottoms of your feet, pulling your hips off the mat. We're looking straight ahead, and that brings us into reverse plank. And then as we exhale, we can slowly sink the hips back down. Walk the hands forward, push back through the tailbone, feel your belly button draw closer and closer to your thighs. And then let's inhale and slowly come back up. Once we're upright, we need to get ourselves back around onto hands and knees. So whatever way works for you to bring you back to hands and knees. Let's tuck our toes, press back up into downward facing dog. And then we'll bring ourselves into that nice sturdy plank. From there, we're going to drop down onto our right knee. Lift the left leg behind us, hip level. Add the right arm forward. And then see if you can lift that right foot so it's not helping us balance. Exhale the hand and foot back down. Now step the left foot forward, and we'll keep both hands to the inside of that left foot. Start to inch the right thigh towards the mat. Ease closer to the mat with your forearms. Breathing into that left hamstring and right hip flexor. So your choice is to remain here and just keep breathing deeper into the stretch. Or we can move into our pigeon pose. So bringing ourselves upright, aiming that left heel at our right hip bone, opening the left knee wider to the side, and then inching the right leg farther back and letting your upper body sink down. Keep the weight out of your left hip, your left knee, and keep your weight over that right hip. And then on the next inhale, we're going to ease ourselves upright. We're going to sit onto our left hip this time. Bring the right foot around and just aim that right ankle at your left hip bone. And we'll take the left hand, place it behind us so the heel of our hand is close to our tailbone. And then we've got that right upper arm pressing against right inner thigh. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, we're looking farther over that left shoulder. And then let's inhale the right arm to the sky. Exhale, let it float down. And then from there, we'll stretch out both legs. Let your hands come just behind your buttocks with your fingertips pointing in that direction. Pressing down into your palms, tightening that belly. Slowly pulling those hips up, bringing us into our reverse plank. And then as we exhale, we're slowly melting back down. Let's walk those fingers forward, push back through the tailbone, and simply melt in half. And we'll come back up. From there, let's take the legs out wider. Got our toes sticking up in the air, hands between the legs, start inching forward. Again, think about pulling belly button down. No worries about getting your head down. If you can get your belly button down, the rest of you will follow. But you want to try to think about keeping that back nice and long without rounding, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. And then slowly rise back up. And then once we're all the way up, let's inch our left hand towards our left ankle. Send that right hand high overhead alongside our ear, palm pointing to the sky. And then we'll inhale, lift, and we'll do the same thing other side. So right hand makes its way towards the right ankle. Left arm comes up and over our ear with our palm facing the sky. And then let's inhale our way back up. And one more time, center, let your fingertips start reaching forward, pulling belly button down, and breathe. And then we'll walk our way back in, and let's bring our legs together. Once we've got our legs together, let's bend the knees, place our hands behind our thighs. First thing we're going to do is just scoop the belly in and kind of round back, letting your chin drop to your chest. And then as we inhale, let's come upright, drop the shoulders, open the throat, open the heart. Try again, exhale, scooping the belly in, rounding back. Inhale, lifting up, opening the heart, opening the throat. And then just neutralize the shoulders, the neck, and the spine. Tighten the belly, and let's find balance on our tailbone. When you feel ready, you can start straightening your legs. Don't worry about getting them all the way straight. Just don't let your back round out. Once you found that balance point, add your arms. And then slowly begin to open, pressing us into the mat. Once we've made it all the way down, stretch your body long and straight. And then you can feel it relax a bit. From there, let's bring the left knee all the way into the chest. Give it that good close hug. And then let's extend the left leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Imagine pulling your toes over your head. Now you can use your left hand to hook around your big left toe, or you could place it on the inside of your left ankle. And let your right hand press to the top of your right thigh. So while you're pulling your left toes over your head, start to open the left leg out to the side. I'm going to take it as far out as it will go without lifting your right hip. So if you can fit your hand under your right buttocks, you know that you're lifting your hip. Now let's bring the leg back up again. And then once it's up, we can use both hands to see if we can draw it in a little bit closer. And then let it float all the way down, leading with your heel. Once it's down, let's switch. So in goes the right knee to the chest. Extending the leg towards the sky, let your hands walk up towards the ankle. Think about pulling your toes over your head. And this time we use our right hand to hook around our big toe, or we can use it on the inside of our right ankle. I'm going to place the left hand on top of the left thigh to remind us not to lift that hip. And then start to open the right leg out to the side as far as it will go without lifting your hip. And then from there, go ahead and keep pressing down with your left hand on your left thigh. Let's bring the leg back up. Use both hands to pull it a little bit closer. And then from there, we're slowly letting it lower down, leading with your heel the whole way down. Once it's all the way back down on the mat, let's bring both knees back into the chest for a nice close hug. And then you can rest both feet down, toes in, heels out. Space your feet apart about hips distance. Keep enough space between your buttocks and your heels. That when we slowly bridge up. Again, we want to feel this in the gluteals and the hamstrings, not in the thighs or the knees. And just breathe into your bridge. Let's float the arms towards the sky. And then as we exhale, start melting back down. Once you've made it all the way back into the mat, we'll bring both knees back in. And this time, let's circle the knees around and around. And then we'll go the other way. And then while we've got the knees tucked in, start to open the knees apart, big toes stay close. And then take them even farther apart so you can get the soles of your feet together. Pull your heels closer to your body. Breathe into that lying butterfly. And then let's separate the feet. Push flat feet to the ceiling while you're pulling down with your hands. And I want you to feel your spine and your shoulders stay pressing down into the mat. And then from there, start to push the legs straighter and bring them closer together. And then let's rebend the knees. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Let's bring nose up towards the knees. Keep the left knee in and push the right leg all the way out to the mat. Bring the right knee in and we'll switch. Extending the left leg all the way to the mat. And then while you're still lifted, send the right leg out also, and then melt your body down. And once you've got your body down on the mat, I want you to breathe around all the nooks and crannies of your body. Guiding your breath into those areas, letting it linger there. Those areas that give us some kind of issue. Breathing slowly in through the nose, out through the nose. Your mindset is the force that will either keep you growing in life or allow yourself to be fine with living in mediocrity. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts, making a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides, honoring the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. I thank you for joining me this morning. I hope that you feel centered and ready to face the day. I'll be back Sunday night to let you know what is going on Monday. So in the meantime, be healthy, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you soon. Bye.